Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we are diving into the history of FC Barcelona, from nothing to one of the best clubs in the world. FC Barcelona, one of the world's most iconic football clubs, began its journey in 1899 thanks to the vision of a Swiss sports enthusiast named Hans Gamper. Gamper placed an advertisement in Los Deportes, seeking to form a football club in Barcelona. On November 29, 1899, 11 passionate players gathered at the Gimnasio Sol, and thus, Football Club Barcelona was born. The club's first president, Walter Wild, oversaw its initial steps, including securing its first home ground. FC Barcelona quickly gained traction, achieving early success in regional competitions like the Campionat de Catalunya and winning its first trophy, the Copa Macaya, in 1902. By 1908, the club was struggling both on and off the pitch. Hans Gamper stepped in as president to save Barca from extinction. His leadership transformed the football club. In 1909, he secured the Camp de la Industria, the team's first dedicated stadium, and launched campaigns to grow membership, laying the foundation for future success. During this period, Barca became a dominant force. Between 1910 and 1913, the team won 4 successive Pyrenees Cups, one of Europe's earliest international competitions. But Barca was more than just a football team. It was a symbol of Catalan identity. By adopting Catalan as its official language, the club became a cultural beacon during a time of political tension. In 1922, with over 20,000 members, the club inaugurated the Les Cortes Stadium, a state-of-the-art facility with a 30,000-seat capacity. This move solidified the club's financial stability and paved the way for future growth. Under coach Jack Greenwell, the club entered a new phase of success, with key players like Alcantara and Saji Barba leading the team to win 9 out of 10 Campeonats de Catalunya and multiple Copa del Rey titles during the 1920s. The Spanish Civil War brought new struggles. In 1936, club president Josep Sunyol, a vocal advocate for Catalan independence, was assassinated by Falangist forces. This tragic event further solidified Barca's identity as a symbol of resistance. March 16, 1938, a dark day for Barcelona. An aerial bombardment by the Italian Air Force claimed over 3,000 lives and struck FC Barcelona's offices. The city and the club reeled under the weight of war and occupation. Post-war challenges and triumphs, 1940 to 1957. Despite political restrictions, the 1940s and 1950s brought sporting success. In 1945, under coach Josep Samitier, Barça won their first La Liga title since 1929. With stars like Kubala joining in 1950, the team's fortune soared, capturing multiple league titles and the prestigious Copa Latina in 1949. Under coach Ferdinand Ausic and Kubala's brilliance, the club claimed 5 major trophies in 1952, marking one of its most successful seasons. By the mid-50s, Barca had cemented its position as a powerhouse, a changing identity and renewed hope, 1957 to 1978. In 1957, FC Barcelona unveiled Camp Nou, a massive modern stadium that would become the club's new home. However, the cost strained finances, limiting success during the 1960s. While Real Madrid dominated, Barca found moments of glory, like defeating Madrid in the 1968 Copa del Rey. The arrival of Johan Cruyff in 1973 was a turning point. The Dutch star rejected Real Madrid. With Cruyff, Barca won La Liga in 1974, defeating Madrid 5-0 at the Bernabeu, a victory that symbolized Catalan resistance. In the late 1970s, FC Barcelona was on the edge of a transformation that would shape its future for decades. Let's take a look at how the club evolved from 1978 to 2008, from the presidency of Josep Luis Núñez to the arrival of new heroes under Juan Laporta. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a new upload. In 1979, Barcelona acquired La Masia, a historic farmhouse, and transformed it into a home for young academy players. This was the beginning of Barcelona's youth development success. It would later become a symbol of their commitment to talent. 1982 brought a star signing, Diego Maradona, at the time the world's most expensive player. His time at Barcelona was short but impactful, as the club won the Copa del Rey. But Maradona soon left for Napoli. The club saw more turbulence in the 1980s, with managerial changes and conflicts between the president and the supporters. In 1988, the legendary Johan Cruyff returned to Barcelona, not as a player, but as manager. He assembled the Dream Team, a blend of Spanish talents like Pep Guardiola and Jose Maria Baquero, and international stars like Ronald Koeman, Michael Laudrup, and Romario. Under Cruyff's guidance, Barcelona became unstoppable. 4 consecutive La Liga titles, a European Cup win in 1992, and numerous other trophies cemented Cruyff's place as the club's most successful manager to that point. But by the mid-1990s, the trophies stopped coming, and his time at Barcelona came to an end. In 1996, Bobby Robson took the reins, signing Ronaldo for a world record fee. The Brazilian star delivered a treble, but his time at Barcelona was brief, as he moved to Inter Milan. Louis van Gaal returned to Barcelona in 1997, leading the team to more domestic success, but cracks began to appear. Star players like Figo left, and after a series of disappointing seasons, Van Gaal and Nunez both resigned in 2000. The club was in need of a new direction. Enter Juan Laporta. In 2003, the new president ushered in a fresh era for Barcelona. Laporta signed Ronaldinho, and Barcelona quickly returned to the top of Spanish football. Barcelona won consecutive La Liga titles, and the 2006 UEFA Champions League title. The 05-06 season was particularly memorable, with a 3-0 victory over Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and a dramatic comeback in the Champions League final against Arsenal. The first decade of the 21st century marked a turning point for FC Barcelona. From the turmoil of the late 1990s to the emergence of a new generation of players, the club was ready to dominate world football once more. 2008 till 2012. Guardiola era. Barcelona's midfield duo of Andres Iniesta and Xavi became the heart of the tiki-taka style under Pep Guardiola, who took over at the end of the 2007-08 season. Guardiola introduced the playing philosophy he had learned as a youth player, building a new Barcelona around Xavi, Andres Iniesta, and Lionel Messi, and selling stars like Ronaldinho and Deco. In 2009, Guardiola's Barcelona delivered a season for the history books. A 4-1 victory over Athletic Bilbao in the Copa del Rey final was just the start. 3 days later, they humiliated Real Madrid 2-6, securing the La Liga title. Barcelona capped off the season with a 2-0 win over Manchester United in the UEFA Champions League final, completing an unprecedented treble for a Spanish team. The team continued to dominate, winning the Supercopa de España and the UEFA Super Cup, and they claimed their first ever Club World Cup. Under new president Sandro Rosell, Barcelona strengthened their squad further by signing David Villa and Javier Mascherano. At the 2010 World Cup, the La Masia graduates played a pivotal role in Spain's triumph, with Iniesta scoring the winning goal in the final. In 2010, Barcelona delivered one of their most memorable performances, defeating Real Madrid 5-0 in El Clásico. Later that year, Barcelona's La Masia Academy made history when Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi were the top 3 finalists for the 2010 FIFA Ballon d'Or. In the 2010-11 season, Barcelona retained their La Liga title and reached the Copa del Rey final, though they lost 1-0 to Real Madrid. Yet, the team triumphed once again in the Champions League, defeating Manchester United 3-1 at Wembley, securing their 4th European Cup. The winning continued with the UEFA Super Cup and the Spanish Super Cup, bringing the club's official trophy count to 74. Guardiola's reign had made Barcelona the most decorated team in European football. Barcelona's incredible achievements were recognized globally when they were awarded the Laureus World Sports Award for Team of the Year. However, after another successful season, including a Copa del Rey win, Pep Guardiola announced that he would step down in June 2012, finishing his time at the club with 14 major trophies. In the summer of 2012, Tito Vilanova succeeded Guardiola, inheriting a squad at the peak of its powers. Under Villanova, Barcelona stormed to a 22nd La Liga title, recording 100 points, and led by Lionel Messi's 46 goals. But in July 2013, Tito Vilanova was forced to resign after his battle with cancer resumed, marking the end of a remarkable chapter. In 2014, Luis Suarez joined Barcelona, forming one of the most formidable attacking trios in football history, alongside Messi and Neymar, called MSN. Their partnership would rewrite record books. Under manager Gerardo Tata Martino, Barcelona won the 2013 Supercopa de España with a dramatic 1-1 draw against Atletico Madrid, securing the trophy on away goals. However, in January 2014, President Sandro Rosell resigned following legal issues surrounding Neymar's transfer. Josep Maria Bartomeu took over as president. The 2014-15 season was a historic one for Barcelona. The team won the La Liga, Copa del Rey, and Champions League title, achieving the treble for the second time in 6 years. The attacking trio of Messi, Suarez, and Neymar scored 122 goals, setting a record for the most goals by an attacking trio in Spanish football history. By February 2016, Barcelona set a new record of 28 consecutive unbeaten matches in all competitions. And later that season, they broke Real Madrid's unbeaten streak with a 35-match run. Barcelona would finish the season by winning their 6th La Liga title in 8 seasons. On the 8th of March 2017, Barcelona achieved the greatest comeback in Champions League history, overturning a 4-0 first-leg deficit to defeat PSG 6-1, completing a 6-5 aggregate win. Barcelona continued to dominate, winning La Liga in the 17-18 season. But despite a 43-match unbeaten streak, they fell short in Europe, suffering a 4-0 loss to Liverpool in the Champions League semi-finals. In January 2020, after a disappointing loss in the Spanish Super Cup, Ernesto Valverde was replaced by Quique Setién. However, the 2019-20 season ended without a single trophy for Barcelona, their first trophyless season in 12 years. Ronald Koeman was assigned in August 2020. Yet, Barcelona's struggles on the pitch continued, and dissatisfaction among fans reached a peak. On the 7th of March 2021, Joan Laporta was elected president of Barcelona for the second time, securing 54.28% of the vote. Under his leadership, Barcelona won the 31st Copa del Rey, their only trophy under manager Ronald Koeman, defeating Athletic Bilbao 4-0 in the final. However, by August 2021, Barcelona faced a financial crisis. The club revealed a staggering debt of 1.35 billion euros and a wage bill consuming 103% of their total income. Negotiations with Lionel Messi were ongoing, but Barcelona could not meet La Liga's financial fair play requirements. Despite an agreement on a new contract, Barcelona announced on the 5th of August 2021 that they could not re-sign Messi due to La Liga regulations. After 21 years as a Barca player, Messi, the club's all-time top scorer, left on a free transfer. Poor performances in La Liga and the Champions League led to the sacking of Ronald Koeman on the 28th of October 2021. In his place, club legend Xavi was appointed manager. Despite Xavi's arrival, Barcelona struggled in Europe, dropping into the Europa League for the first time since the 03-04 season. In the 2024-2025 season, Barcelona is back on track, with rising star Lamine Yamal leading the charge in a midfield with Pedri and Gavi holding strong. The future is looking bright. But the big questions remain: can Barcelona return to the dominance they enjoyed between 2009 and 2018? Will they once again reign supreme in European football? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with which club story you'd like us to cover next.